world where digital interactions are everywhere and surging more than ever before. But with great opportunities and nonlinear scale come challenges that need to be tackled, such as scams, spams, lack of personalized customer experience. These are just a few hurdles that businesses today are racing to conquer. That's where we come in. What is our purpose? As a leading enterprise software company in the digital interaction realm, we are on a mission to empower consumers and enable companies. Tanla is pioneering a new communication paradigm by taking a user and enterprise lens to solutions with 4 areas of focus. Solving the needs of multiple buying centers. Innovation is in our DNA. We're always looking for greenfield opportunities. We leverage deep tech to provide differentiation solutions to businesses. We engage the entire ecosystem with purposeful collaboration and are quick to capture them by monetizing at scale. All this is achieved with Wisely, our intelligent, single API-led, unified digital interactions platform. Each one of our products obsesses over impact for businesses and their users. What does the future look like? We are investing behind 5 key areas: innovation, customer success, talent, brand, and sustainability. Behind Tanla's success is a 300-plus strong pool of world-class talent across product, technology, sales, and more. There is more to come. We have just started.
of Tanla Platforms Limited. Under Chairman Mr. Uday, the meeting is called to be in order as the requisite quorum is present. This 28th Annual General Meeting of Tanla Platforms Limited is being held through video conference and other audio-visual means at 4 p.m. on Thursday, July 25th, 2024 in compliance with circulars issued by the regulators. The company has taken all feasible steps to ensure that the shareholders are provided with an opportunity to participate in the annual general meeting and vote. Adequate video conferencing facility and live webcast of this meeting has also been provided. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and the register of contracts or arrangements in which the directors are interested will be available for inspection if the shareholders so desire. The members to note that in accordance with the applicable provisions and rules of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI LODR Regulations 2015, the company has provided remote e-voting facility to its members for casting the votes through electronic means. The remote e-voting commenced at 9 a.m. on Monday, July 22, 2024 and ended at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, July 24, 2024. The facility for e-voting is also made available during the AGM for members who have not cast their vote through remote voting. We are joined by our chairman, directors, statutory auditors, secretarial auditor, internal auditor, and other consultants. I now request our directors to self-introduce. May we start with you, Mr. Deepak Goyal?
Hi, good evening. I'm Deepak Goyal, Executive Director and Chief Business Officer and member of Risk Management Committee. Thank you.
Mr. Kapoor, you're on mute.
Sorry. I'm Sanjay Kapoor, non-executive, non-independent director and chairperson of the Stakeholder Relationship Committee and member of Nominations and Remuneration Committee, Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, Risk Management Committee, and the ESG Council.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rahul Khanna, Lead Independent Director, Chairperson of the Audit Committee, Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, and member of Stakeholder Relationship Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and ESG Council.
Good evening, everyone. I am Amrita Gangotra, Independent Director, member of Audit Committee, Risk Management Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and Stakeholder Relationship Committee. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rohit Basin, and I'm an independent director of your company. I'm also a member of the Audit Committee, the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, the Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, the Stakeholder Relationship Committee, the Risk Management Committee, as well as the ESG Council. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon to everybody. I am R.S. Sharma, Independent Director, Chairperson of Nomination and Remuneration Committee, member of Audit Committee, Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, Stakeholder Relationship Committee, and Risk Management Committee.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Arvind. A warm welcome to our AGM. I'm the CFO of Tanla Platforms.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are from MSK and Associates, the statutory auditors of Tanla Platforms Limited. Myself, Mukesh Pugalia, is Anand Krishnan Govindan.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Vishal Shah from Deloitte. We are the internal auditors of Tanla Platforms Limited.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mahadev Tirunagari, Company Secretary in Practice. I have been appointed as scrutinizer for today's AGM of Tanla. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Olivia Das from EY. We are the consultants for secretarial practices of Tanla.
We now request our founder chairman, Mr. Uday Reddy, to address the shareholders.
Thank you, Anuradha. Thank you. Welcome everyone to our AGM. It is my pleasure to address the almost 2 lakh plus shareholders of Tanla in this forum. We have one of the most diverse set of shareholders. On the retail side, we have shareholders from 27 states in India, holding 40% of our equity. On the institutional side, we have marquee names both among FIIs and domestic holders. I'm sure you have read our first integrated report and my letter to shareholders. Addressing this report addresses all the aspects in which organizations create values, including financial, social, intellectual, and human capital. We have covered this in detail, and we will be happy to take your questions. Before we move to Q&A, I would like to share a couple of my thoughts. We have two independent directors completing their term in this AGM, Amrita Gangotra and Rohit Basin. I would like to table their contribution to Tanla over the tenure as directors. Let me start with Amrita. Amrita joined our board with rich technology experience, and in her invaluable insights on technology has benefited us in our innovation journey. As a chairperson of the Risk Management Committee, she also helped us set up the enterprise risk management framework for Tanla. Over the past 5 years, Rohit has been guiding force as part of the audit committee, constantly helping us improve and reach new heights in aspects of ESG. His strong Big Four experience has helped the company build process and enhance disclosures. On behalf of the board and the shareholders, I would like to thank both Rohit and Amrita for their invaluable contribution to Tanla, and I wish them all the best for their future endeavors. I'm happy to welcome Abhishek Jain to Tanla. He will take over as the CFO from 1st of August. I would like to thank Arvind for his contribution as CFO for the past 3 years. Over this period, Arvind has helped build very strong processes, enable business, as well as enhance our investor interface, including disclosures. Thank you once again. Thank you for joining us. Now, I would like to now open the forum for Q&A.
Thank you, sir. This is your moderator. I will call the pre-registered speakers one by one. The first registered speaker is Mr. Deepak Jugal Kishore Shokani from Mumbai. I request Mr. Deepak to unmute and proceed. Mr. Deepak, please unmute and switch on your camera. Proceed, sir.
Sure. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for this opportunity. Uday, sir, you recently mentioned that the numbers don't speak of what the company has been doing recently. So I want to know, where do you see the next 1 to 2 years? I know you can't share the numbers, but just a broad perspective as to where do you see the company in the next 1 or 2 years?
Thank you, Deepak. Yes, we have internal mandate in the sense like we are investing a lot on the innovations. In other words, on our platforms, we have been launching platforms for quite some time. So that will accelerate. That's number one. Number two, we are going to concentrate on OTT platforms, which is non-SMS channels, mainly RCS, WhatsApp, and Truecaller, where we would like to lead the market. As it is, we are the market leaders in India, but we would like to accelerate on non-SMS channels. That's number two. Number three is definitely our focus. We would like to de-risk us from India. In other words, we are trying our best to expand to other international markets. We are working on two markets. So we should be able to announce about these markets in the next couple of quarters. So these are three concentrating. Yes, we are trying to de-risk from India, de-risk from the SMS channel. So that's where our focus is going to be.
Thank you. One more question from my side. The Middle East acquisition should get completed this month, right?
Yes, yes. The Value First Middle East, yes.
Yes. Perfect, sir. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, Deepak.
Thank you, sir. Moving to the next speaker. The next speaker is Mr. Bharat H. Shah from Hyderabad. I request Mr. Bharat Shah to unmute and switch on his camera to proceed.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Bharat. Yeah, please go ahead,
Mr.
Bharat.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, sir. Sir, again, you have maintained good dividend of 6 rupees. I am shareholder from last 10 to 12 years, and you have created a big wealth. And we hope with your big vision in annual report, you have seen that you are going for geographically, you are diversifying. We hope that our 17% growth will double in next couple of years. Growth should increase, and our shareholders' value will be created. Minority and promoter shareholder in the coming years. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we are moving to the next speaker. The next speaker is Mr. Aspi Baisania from Mumbai. Mr. Aspi is currently not available, sir. We are moving to the next speaker. The next speaker is Mr. Srikant Jawar from Hyderabad. I request Mr. Srikant to unmute and proceed. Mr. Srikant, please unmute and proceed, sir.
सर मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर? थैंक यू केफिन सर, मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
हाँ जी सर, आ रहे।
हेलो respected chairman, all our board of directors, respected chairman, all our board of directors को सबसे पहले गुड आफ्टरनून। जो अपना वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग हो रहा है और इसी तरह वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग रखिएगा सर। आपका डिविडेंड मेंटेन है, इसी तरह मेंटेन, और अगर Q1 Q2 में भी अगर कुछ अच्छा प्रॉफिट रिजल्ट आया तो इंटरिम डिविडेंड का प्रपोजल रखिएगा सर। और सर, हु इज अ मेन कॉम्पिटिटर इन दिस फील्ड, उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए। एज ए लिस्टेड, एज ए प्राइवेट, अगर प्राइवेट में है तो आई नी प्लानिंग टू एक्विजिट इन नियर टर्म इन फ्यूचर, तो प्लीज एक्सपेक्ट। और आते सो दशहरे दीपावली की भी शुभकामनाएं सर।
Deepak, you want to take this?
Can you repeat the question? I actually didn't get it.
Now, who are our competitors, Deepak? Mainly in the listed and unlisted the areas. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so we have Route Mobile in India, okay, which is listed in India, and we have Sinch, it's a listed company in Stockholm, in Sweden, and we also have Twilio globally, and in the unlisted space we have Gupshup and a couple of more in India. Yeah.
We are moving to the next speaker. The next speaker is Miss Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenas from Mumbai. I request Miss Celestine to unmute and proceed.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary and his team for sending me an AGM report. I would have preferred a physical one, and also registering me as a speaker at my request, and also Cape in FinTech, a big thanks for giving me the platform to speak from the comfort of my home. And sir, we would always like you to have an e-meeting because we can participate from anywhere. Our working is very good. Dividend of ₹6 is also good, very good market capitalization. I am very proud of Tanla platforms. Now we have got a very good CSR work. Keep it up. Now my query is main on which about ESG, so much is written and all, on which dedicated ESG platform we are listed, whether domestic or international, and what is our score if it is listed. Next question is how many total employees we have, what is the strength of our R&D, what is the average age of the employees in the R&D and attrition level there? And do they do some research on some AI type or generic AI products like that? So could you just throw some light and enlighten me? Future roadmap for the next 5 years, where do we see our company growth coming, growth drivers? And that's all. I support all the resolutions. I wish my company all the best. I see you a lot on the emails whenever the quarterly. So that's a good thing. We are always kept in clue, like what's happening in Tanla. And I am very, very proud of Tanla platforms. With this, thank you so much. May God bless our company, and especially I wish you all good health, as health is wealth. Thank you once again. I think next speaker you have registered. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll ensure that we will share a physical copy in the next 1 week. That's number one. Number two, Anuradha will give you a quick update on where all we listed in terms of the ESG. We have done wonderful. Anuradha and the team has done a wonderful job in the last couple of years. We have doubled our score. She will share that some details about that about the indices where we have we kind of scored. And so in terms of the R&D, our R&D center is based out of Hyderabad in ACJet. We have more than 140 employees. If my memory is right, average age is around 35. We have the best of the engineers and the product managers we have recruited over a period of time. So Anuradha, move on to you. Can you talk about the CSR and the scores and so on and so forth?
Yes, sir. Sure. Thank you. Ma'am, I'm sorry, I couldn't get your name, but then just to give you an update on where we stand with respect to our ESG score, we have participated in the S&P, comprehensive questionnaire that we get every year. For the year 2023, we have scored an ESG score of 68. Okay, this is, we are in the top 99 percentile and we rank almost within the first 10 companies in the country. In comparison to 2022, we have more than doubled our ESG score for 2023.
Okay. Next question.
Sir, we have completed the Q&A session. Sir.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you. Anuradha, you can conclude now.
So we will now move on to the agenda of the AGM. Sir.
Okay. Yeah.
The notice dated June 28, 2024, convening the 28th AGM, along with the copy of the integrated annual report for the financial year ended on March 31st, 2024, was electronically circulated to the eligible shareholders on July 3rd, 2024. With your permission, I shall take the AGM notice and the board report as read. The statutory auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statements for the year ended on March 31st, 2024. The audit report for the year ended March 31st, 2024 do not contain any qualification, disclaimer, reservation or adverse remark. Hence, are not required to be read as per the Companies Act 2013. We now move on to the resolutions. Under ordinary business, the first item is to consider and adopt the audited, standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended on March 31st, 2024, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Item number 2, to declare a final dividend of rupees 6 per equity share of rupee 1 each for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024. Item number 3, to appoint a director in place of Mr. Deepak Goyal, who retires by rotation and being eligible, seeks reappointment. Item number 4, to reappoint Messrs. MSK and Associates, Chartered Accountants, as the statutory auditors of the company for the second term of 5 years and fix the remuneration. We now move on to the special business. The resolutions include to approve the reappointment of Mr. D. Uday Kumar Reddy as Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the company for a period of 5 years and the remuneration payable. The next item is to approve the reappointment of Mr. Sanjay Kapoor as non-executive director of the company. So these are the items to be transacted, and we now move on to vote of thanks with your permission.
Yes, Anuradha, please go ahead.
Thank you, dear directors, auditors, and all the participants for joining us in this AGM. We note that we have received a good response for speaker registration. Shareholders who have not been able to speak may please write to us at investorhelp@tanla.com. The shareholders to note that Mr. Mahadev Tirunagari, practicing company secretary, has been appointed to scrutinize the remote e-voting process and also e-voting at the AGM. Instapoll will remain open for the shareholders attending AGM for 15 minutes from the conclusion of AGM, and the results of e-voting will be informed to the stock exchange within 2 working days and shall also be placed on the websites of the company and KFIN RTA.
Okay.
With that, we come to the end of this annual general meetings.
Okay. Thanks, Anuradha. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you.